such a wonderful welcome note. I'm so happy and I'm delighted and very much excited to be a part of this flagship conference in the history of psychology, especially in the domain of explaining about different realms, different branches of psychology in such a way. This would be a flagship webinar series. So I'm very glad to be a part of this. Myself, Shamir CK, career consultant, working in the domain of career psychology and career counseling for the last 12 years. I feel very happy to share my experiences, and I would love to invite the young aspiring psychology graduates to the unexplored, yet another unexplored career session of psychology, which is career counseling and career mentoring. Of course, the application of career psychology. So we are very much familiar with the conventional career options in psychology. We can find clinical psychologists everywhere. You can find a counselor, a family therapist, an education psychologist, or an industrial psychologist, a researcher, psychometrician. It's really easy to find a person from this kind of specializations in psychology. But I'm sure that it's very rare to find a career counselor who is exclusively working in career counseling, career exploration sector from a psychology background. It's really rare in India. If you go abroad, the career counseling is the part of their federal system. In abroad, everywhere, in most of the countries, like US, UK, Australia, Canada, everywhere, they have their own career counseling platforms run by the government itself. But in India, career counseling is not that much explored. But the Indians are the point of need in the point of need of right career counseling. So what I'm going to explain, what I'm going to share with you will be something different from the other topics we have come across with this conference proceedings. So I would like to give you some light on what is career counseling, how a career counselor can practice in India, what is the scope of career counseling, what is the need of career counseling, how you should be prepared, being a psychology background graduate, being a graduate in psychology, how you can develop yourself as a career counselor. And definitely, I'll be sharing some of my experiences. I hope I'm audible to you and I can go ahead with my presentation. Shall I? May I share my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. So let me share my screen. Is my screen visible? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay, we are going to talk about career psychology, the scope and practice in India. Definitely, we'll be discussing about the profession. What is a career counselor? What does a career counselor do? And the need and scope of a career counselor in Indian scenario, in India, as far as our youth are concerned, in India, how we can help our youth to find their dream career, the need, scope of a career counselor, and what actually a career counselor do, the role of a career counselor and the academic credentials from the background of psychology, how you can develop yourself as a career counselor, and the professional practice, the financial part, and the future of career counseling. All these things I will be touching all these topics in our presentation. Okay, the profession as a career counselor, career counseling as a profession, it's a blend of psychology, the psychological theories, psychological practice, psychological teachings we utilize for performing our profession, and it's a blend of we follow the organizational or educational or personal management tactics for providing career counseling. And also we must be very much equipped with new trends in career sector. That means the data and information management. It's a blend of psychological teachings and the personal management domain, and along with that it's a blend of managing career informations. And being a career counselor, you can start your profession at the early age itself. Apart from conventional specializations in psychology, like clinical psychology or counseling psychology, applied education, everywhere you need an amount of experience. You have to work with a established hospital or an established institutional setup to gain your professional skills. Then only you can start your profession. But as far as career counseling is concerned, just after your psychology graduation, just finishing some certification courses, or if you are very much interested to start as a career counselor, you can start your profession with a very early age in your after your graduation. And definitely a career counselor gets a quick and wide recognition in the professional setup, because you are touching the life of students. You are reshaping the career and financial freedom of a person. So you get a quick and wide recognition. So such a fascinating career option is career counseling. So definitely we will discuss the further points in our next slides. And what is the need of this career counseling? Why we need a career counselor? Why our children, our students need to get into the premises of a career counseling firm to meet a career counselor? The main reason is the demography, the youth demography of India. If you are very much interested to become a career counselor or specialize in career counselor, I welcome you, because you have a very good scope, very good room to perform in the Indian youth demographic market. Because as we know, the most of the in our previous presentation, one of our presenter mentioned about the youth demography of India. Every one person out of four will be a youth from India, as far as all the entire population is concerned. So we have a number of youth population in India, and the large size of market. Even before and after COVID, the job market is, tremendously changing. So matching the right candidate with right career option is a big challenge now. So the large size of market makes you a possibility to perform as a career counselor. And as we know, the broad career opportunities, there are a number of career opportunities out of as far as a graduate is concerned, according to his or her academic background, there are a number of career opportunities she or he can go for. And matching with the right career opportunity is a challenge, where a career counselor can play his role. And the professional career counselor, the lack of professional career counselors in India, it's all makes you the scope of career counseling like like a rocket, launching a rocket. You can fly in your career option, being in the capacity of a career counselor. As we know, 67% of Indian population are in the age group of 15 to 64. The working, working vertical of Indian population. Not only the Indian population, whichever country you have go through, you can find the population of youth is in the large scale. Out of this in India, as per the 2020 survey, 15 to 30 age group are in search of right career choice. So matching this huge demand with variety of career options is the role of a career counselor. Almost 92% of the students in India are not getting proper career guidance. All of them are flowing in just like a river. From they follow their the conventional path. All of them going to school, finishing their schooling, getting into +1 or +2 to the higher secondary session, and they are learning some subjects from that area, and they get into the conventional well-known sectors, which is very hand-picked. So So 92% of students are in a need of guidance at the right time, and the result is lack of career clarity. Once we follow the call of chance rather than the choice, most of the students follow their career options by their chances. They have a college nearby their home, so they went into that college. Few of their friends are going to some sort of courses, so they follow that. And there is a pressure of following the family academic system. So those kind of conventional methods of, or the parameters of selecting career are leading to a result of lack of career clarity, and career is filled with a regret. As we know, there are number of youngsters, number of professionals regret their career selection in the middle of their academics, or even after getting a job, getting into the office. They understand that this is not what I mean to do. This is not what I find interesting. So I have done a wrong career selection. So they lead their life, the entire life, in regret. So this all happens because of the lack of proper career guidance. That's where a career counselor can play a big role. So the youth and their career dilemma is really alarming, and we career counselors can help them out to find a right career choice and life ahead. And the size of market, we know, as you go through the reports, Business Insider survey, International Labour Organization survey, and most of the reporting firms have conduct annual surveys on our market, job market, career mismatches and all. And if you go through the India skill report every year, our Ministry of Education provides, conduct survey on education success every year. So once you go through the report of India skills report, you can find alarming numbers of career disparity. And as you go to the report of Times of India, you can find 92% of companies will provide mix of online and offline work opportunities in the future years, upcoming years. 92% of companies will employ, employ people to perform their work online and offline. So it increases the career opportunities. And 56% of companies said that they will be resuming to the state of recruitment which we had pre-COVID time. So the COVID situation is changing, and once the vaccination is available for the entire population, community, we hope our recruiting trend will resume to the previous trend, which is 57% of companies agreed to have, or they are expecting to have recruitment into the early stage during the last end of 2021. So it is all market size demands right candidates for the right job. So a career counselor can perform well. And the Indian career system, it's really funny. It's really once we go through the career selection of an average Indian student, it's really a fun fact. I just want to tell you, after our session, when you meet a high school going student, you just ask him how many careers he knows, what are the opportunities after his schooling. Definitely, I bet you will get maximum 7, minimum 7 or 10. We know some conventional career options like engineering, medicine, accounts, finance, teaching, entrepreneurship, business, banking. Only hand-picked career options we know about to go ahead after our schooling. But the reality is nothing but we have 958 universities, 180 plus career clusters are there, and you can find more than 3,000 courses. Out of this, an average Indian student know only 7 to 10 careers, and they are forced to follow these conventional career options, and they will understand they are in the wrong choice once you getting into their career option only. So this is where a career counselor can help the children, help the community, help the working force to reach the right career option. So this is our Indian scenario. So we are in a great career dilemma. As we go through the reports, you can find 85% of youngsters are in career distress. Some of them are in wrong career choices. Some of them are, they understand that they don't like the career options. Some of them had so many dreams. They had a few of our children have so many dreams, but they don't know how to go ahead with that dreams. They don't know what are the career paths which will satisfy their career needs. So because of the lack of access into career information at the right time, they lose their chance. Out of this 85, I can tell you more 50% of students don't get access to career counseling during their school age. So that makes them to make a random selection. What happens if you don't have right information at the right time? You are forced to do a random selection, and you give everything to God, you give everything to the faith and lead your life. So we are in a great career dilemma. This is where a career counselor can help our children to develop a good career option in their future. And the scope of the career counselor, it's nothing but, as we know, 400 million youth are there in India. Out of this 3 million students every year, more than 3 million students pass out from colleges. And out of these 3 million students, I'm sure that they all need career counseling or career guidance, or a piece of information or a sort of guidance in their academic life. But due to the unavailability, due to the scarcity of authentic career counselors, you can find so many guidance specialists, you can find so many admission agents. No, I'm not talking about admission agents. I'm not talking about guidance people. I'm talking about, shaping a person into his true career. That is career counselor. So India needs more than 1.4 million career counselors to address this great career dilemma. As the report says, even from my experience, I feel that we need one career counselor for every 100 students, at least. For every 100 students, we need a career counselor. So you just calculate the need of career counselor in India compared to the academic population. So this is the scope of career counseling. So what to do, and what is the purpose of a career counselor? As apart from educational counselor, apart from different from a general counselor, what is the specialty of a career counselor? Career counselor utilizes the psychological theories, psychological teachings, information management, personal training tactics to match right career choice for a right candidate. You have to facilitate the world of different careers to the client. Once a client comes to you, once a child comes to you, or once a professional who wants a career change meets you, you have to facilitate, or you have to be, familiarize them with a different type of career options. So you need the knowledge of different informations regarding different job roles, and you are the person, you can assimilate the need of career planning in a child. As during the school age, the prime objective is to get good marks. If you ask to a school-going child, they will tell, yeah, I give importance for my grades. If I get good grades, I get good career. That's a wrong concept. Grade doesn't makes you, help you to land up in a good career option. If school grades are the parameters for career success, every A+ students, every 100%, I mean, those who secure 100% in their school exams, definitely they should reach their dream career, but that is not happening. So you have to assimilate, you have to educate your client the need of career planning, and you have to help them to introspect themselves, to find out their traits, their personal differences, and match their personal differences with the career option. For that, you have to utilize the psychological teachings and match profile with a suitable career option. Once you get the profile of your client, you should be able to match with the available suitable career options. And you should be there like a hand-on facilitator for a long-term career planning, what to do after schooling, after graduation, after post-graduation, specialization, and career, the entire career journey, you should be there to help your client, and you should be there to follow up till your client reach his or her dream career. So this is the role of a career counselor. This is what a career counselor do, right? So how you can perform it? What is the relation with psychology and this personal mentoring? How to perform your role? It's for that we utilize the psychological teachings. You need counseling. You have to follow counseling methods. For what? To educate the world of work, to assimilate the need of career, need of planning. Just being out of getting good marks, getting good grades from a school. Instead of that, you should be helping the child to, you should counsel the child to plan ahead, to think about their future, to think and plan about their career options. For that, you have to utilize counseling methods. And you play as a personal trainer, the role of a personal trainer. Through the counseling sittings, you have to utilize the findings to match with the personal traits and personal need of the child. So there you play as a personal trainer, and you have to deploy, you have to utilize the psychometric parameters. There are number of psychometric tests which will help you to match career choices along with the traits and parameters of the client. So for that, you need psychometric tests for an evidence-based counseling. Anyone can guide a child. If a child want to do engineering, if they are asking to you, so sir or madam, see, I just want, I'm very much fond with machines. I just want to do engineering. So anyone can guide the child that, okay, if you want engineer, you go for BTech or you go for BE. That a lay person can tell, but that may not be the right guidance. If the child is not suitable for performing the job role of a engineer, he is making a wrong career selection. So a psychometry will help your child, help you as a career counselor to empirically understand, scientifically understand, or an evidence-based career counsel, evidence-based guidance. To provide an evidence-based guidance, you have to be thorough on psychometric concepts, psychometric tests. You have to utilize in your career, in your practice, and you should be there in a position to update yourself, to be educated yourself on different career informations for an authentic career information management. To providing right career path to your client, you should be updated and you should have a knowledge on different career information. So this is where I mentioned in my previous slide in my introduction that career counseling is a blend of psychology, personal training, and information management. Just by utilizing some counseling techniques, you cannot guide a student. Okay, you might be in a position to understand what a child is capable for through your counseling techniques. Just by analyzing the psychometry, you cannot give a proper guidance. Psychometries are some indications. It gives you some notes or some indications to guide your child. Unless you don't have right information in your hand, and if you are not a good trainer, you can just by using psychometry, you cannot guide a child. And if you are a person who has a knowledge on the entire courses, institution informations, just an institutional information of course information won't help you to guide a child. So it's a blend of all these 4 parameters. You should be a good counselor. For that, you need a psychology background, counseling background, and you should be well equipped in personal training, and you should be able to administer, score, interpret psychometric tests, and you should be in a position to have or collect or segregate career informations day by day. So all these things will help you to perform your role to become a good career counselor. Okay. And the counseling part. what is the importance of psychology in career exploration, or the role of counseling? How counseling methods helps you to guide your child into a right career option? Why we need a psychology background? There are so many career counselors, those are not from psychology background, and for them I call them as an admission agent, or I call them as a guidance person. If they there are so many people who are associated with some educational institutions, and they may market some sort of high profile career or courses just for their target meeting. That is not career counseling. That is just guiding a student to a college that anyone can do. What is the specialty of a person, a career counselor who is from psychology background? A person from psychology can, understand the client in a little more psychological way. You can understand the traits, abilities, belief systems, and their expectations. And if there is some blocks or strokes in their mind, you can clarify that. For all these things, the psychological counseling methods will help you. That means before starting your session, you should understand the family background, client's background, the need analysis. For the need analysis, you should getting into their academic and personal details, and you have to solve some negative career belief systems. Our Indian children have so many belief systems. Few of them think that if I am poor in maths, I cannot make good career options. Some children think that science is the best option. If you are doing science, you can get into any career option. Commerce and humanities are good for nothing. There are some belief systems our children possess in their mind. And based on the financial background, family status, some children think that they cannot get into some elite careers. So those kind of negative belief systems will hinder children's career exploration. So you have to counsel the student. You have to make clear these negative career belief systems. And definitely, on the other hand, our children will have some positive career thoughts. Some children may say that, I'm very good in drawings. I'm very good in creative part, but my parents are not allowing me to go for a design degree. So here, the skill for drawing, skill for creativity is a positive career belief system, career stroke. So we have to enhance that. You have to educate the parent, the career options and the career prospect in a design sector. So those kind of positive career thoughts we have to enhance. For that, you have to counsel the parents. So you have to deploy the counseling techniques. And the main role of a career counselor is nothing but handling the negative strokes. If you go through the career selection of a average student, you can find so many negative strokes. There are children, there are persons who have followed their parental pressure. Parents are doctors, parents are engineers, and most of the family members are in account sector. So I'm supposed to follow that. Career beliefs are formed from the surroundings. As far as a teenager is concerned, his career belief systems are developing as per his or her surroundings only. Their family members, the school system, the influence of peer group, everything makes a negative stroke. It may leave a negative stroke. It may give a positive stroke also. But most of the cases, I found that negative strokes are very high. Parents force students to follow some careers. So you have to do some interventions to make clear the thoughts of parents. And there are children who follow their friends. The peer group pressure is really we have to, that's such an alarming influential factor, this peer group pressure. children won't think beyond their, children won't think beyond their comfort zone. They are very happy with their friends, spending time with their friends and all. So they wish to have their friend circle in higher education sector also. I mean, once they go to a college, they wish to have their friends with them. So parent peer group pressure also makes some negative strokes, and there are so many situational strokes also. So you have to clear, you have to be very much clear, you have to be in a position to clarify these kind of negative strokes. For that, you have to utilize the counseling techniques and for the decision making. If a child is suitable for mechanical engineering, and same way he is suitable for a career in electrical engineering, so which career we should choose? There are some situations children will ask for both medicine and both engineering, or they may ask for chartered accountancy. Same way they may be interested in banking sector also. So the decision making part, for that also you need to utilize the counseling techniques. For a person from a psychology background, do this in a decent way, apart from a general practitioner. So a psychology background people who getting into career counseling can perform well and make a big difference in the career decision making of professional and school going students. So this is where a psychology background people can perform well. And you should utilize psychometric tests for a better career counseling. You have to be very clear on the aptitude of your client. You should understand what are the career interests. Apart from a general interest, you should educate your client on what are your career interests. For that, you need to utilize some psychometric tests. And you should be aware about what does motivates a child to pursue a particular career. Is it the position which he gets out of that career, or is it the money or the financial freedom which gives out of that career, or a career option where everyone respect? If you are in a particular position, the amount of respect you get from the society. And there are so many things which motivates our children to pursue a particular career. So you should know what is the exact motivation factor of your child, of your client, to getting into a career option. And definitely the personality, the unknown, I mean, the most of the children, most of the parents are not aware about the relation between personality and career success. If a child is very good in maths, they may choose account sector. Yeah, maths is always related to accounting, but account sector is a sector where an introvert student or a person who is ready to sit for long hours, do repeated works, and handling files, data, sitting from morning to evening in the same cabin, handling with so many files and data. These kind of characteristics is required to become a good professional in account sector. Just good in maths won't be suitable for a child to select a career option in accounts unless he is not a person who can sit for a long hours. So the personality factor makes a big difference. So as a career counselor, as a psychology background career counselor, you can understand this, through the psychometry, you can understand the career personality and the emotional quotient, how your client will behave in a career setup, the amount of ability to bear the stress, the amount of ability to meet the deadlines, the amount of ability to cope up with different career situations. See, all these emotional quotient that will drastically affect the career success rate. So psychometry will help you to understand emotional quotient and learning style. If a child is wishing to go for medical degree, and definitely we know he has to clear NEET examination. If the learning style of the child is not par with the competency required for clearing NEET examination, there you have to do the intervention and to improve the learning style. So all these psychological parameters, you know, uh, uh, influence the career selection of a child. So as a career counselor for a school going student, through the psychometric analysis, you can understand all these parameters and you can guide your child to the right career option. Or if you are dealing with a professional who is not happy in his career option, he want a career change, a career shift, you can make clear, you can understand your client, why you are why the client is or the why the person is finding distress in his career option. That may be because his lack of aptitude, he may not be in a wrong career interest area, or his motivation. If a person is very much motivated for a position respect based career option, if he is not able to gain that respect from his fellow beings, he may not be happy. So the career actually, what makes the difference? Is it the career motivation and the personality? If the career profile and personality is not in sync, you can make them clear on that. And based on that, if a person who want a career shift, you can help them out to make a career shift through the psychometry. So the scoring, interpretation, psychometric parameters, all these things you should be very much clear on this. So a psychology background person can perform well in the career assessment and psychometric part of career exploration. Okay, and along with, you should have a clear picture on different career informations. So for that, you have to keep up to date. You have to be very authentically up to date to different career options. These career informations will help you to track the career exploration of your client, to select right group, to select the right stream, to select the right course, and also to the right college selection and the specialization. All these things for tracking all these career informations, you need to be up to date with the career informations, right? And the professional practice as a career counselor in a pan-India base, you can find more than 5,000 crores turnover in education guidance in India. There are a number of career counseling firms working in India. There are so many individual practitioners working in career counseling sector, and there are so many institutions, colleges, higher education counseling agents who works in India and abroad, and they make altogether 5,000 crores turnover in education guidance in India. And the private practice, being as a private practitioner in metro cities, you can charge 4,000 to 6,000 rupees per clients. If you go to the cities apart from metro cities and the 3-tier or 2-tier cities, you can charge 2,000 to 3,000 rupees per client for your private practice. And the career counseling firms, institutional setups, there are so many institutions, they employ career counselors to select right candidates, right students to their programs. And there are so many career counseling firms working in India. They employ career counselors. They provide basic pay with incentives. So it's that such a lucrative career option. I mean, you can earn a very good amount being a career counselor in working with career counseling firms and institutions. And there are so many states, they have taken initiatives for implementing career counseling and developing career awareness in schools. As far as Kerala is concerned, in Kerala, we have our education department runs a project in every higher secondary schools for educating students on their career options. So the career counseling initiatives by the government entities, you can find an opportunity over there. So the professional practice is really, really demanding, and you can find your own space, and you can find your own counseling setup. You can start your own ventures, your own entrepreneurship as a career counseling professional. And it's really, really lucrative actually. As you compare with the demand of career counseling, as you compare with the number of graduates, number of students out, I mean, those who need career counseling. Even for 100 student, if you, I mean, if you match with 100 students per career counselor, you can find clients. You can find very good lucrative income through career counseling. Then, how to become a career counselor? Definitely, you need a graduation, postgraduate, even graduation or even post graduation is required. But if it is from psychology background, it will improve. I mean, it will increase your credibility. Being as a authentic career counselor, a graduation PG from psychology background will help you to identify yourself in the marketplace. Nowadays, our children, I mean, parents and students are very much aware about the role of a career counselor. So they seek assistance from a psychology background career counselors. I know I have so many clients who went for career counseling in unauthentic career counselors like these admission agents and recruiting agents. They have met with them and they found that's not the right way, and they came back to me. There are so many cases for me. I have so many client pool, those who had negative, experience with a non-psychology background career counselors. So a psychology background will help you to develop yourself as a career counselor. If it is counseling psychology or applied psychology, even education psychology, and even there are some specializations you can do in career guidance itself. So as a PG in psychology will help you to establish yourself as a career counselor. And there are so many diploma courses in guidance and counseling. Once you complete your post-graduation in psychology, after that you can go for diplomas in guidance and counseling. Different universities provides 1 year and 2 year diplomas in guidance counseling. Apart from all these courses, we can, the NCERT course, National Council for Education, NCERT provides a right course for career guidance through distance and classroom mode, 1 year diploma by NCERT. Even Bharathiar University, Coimbatore, they have a exclusive center for career guidance and counseling. There you can do post-graduation MA in career guidance. And Rajiv Gandhi Center for Youth Development, they have specialization in career counseling, and nowadays it's not, they are not providing that, but you can do youth development or education counseling from Rajiv Gandhi Center for Youth Development, Sriperumbudur, Chennai. And there are so many other universities that provide short-term courses in diploma in guidance and counseling. And there are number of career counseling firms. They provide 1 week, 6 months, or even hourly based certification skill enhancing courses in career counseling. So after post-graduation in psychology or your graduation, you can approach these kind of private career counseling firms. So they will train you in career counseling and they will train you in the basic skills for career counseling. But the certification may not be acceptable in a wide way. But for a quick start as a career counselor, you can depend this kind of private career counseling units like Mindler, Edu Milestone, Dhaya, iDream Career. All these are leading career counseling firms in India. They conduct short-term, hourly based, weekly based career counseling certification programs. So a background in psychology along with these kind of certifications will help you to develop a career option in career, establish yourself as a career counselor. Okay, and the future of career counseling. As I mentioned in the scope and need of career counseling, I think it's clear for you. In India, we need more than millions of 1.5 millions of career counselors across India. And the COVID situation and the National Career Service Centers and our new education policy, it's all leverage, it's all accelerated the need for career counseling. Our new education policy, as you know, the education policy recently published, the new education policy gives more importance for skill training. The new education policy is about to implement multiple qualification and multiple skilled employment opportunities. So in future, our children will have to do multiple courses or multiple, college. They must have multiple qualifications to meet their career needs. Most of our academics will be skill based. So finding a right career option based on the aptitude and skill of the student will be the most demanding, situation in future. So our new education policy underlines the need of a career counseling in India. So probably we hopefully looking forward into government itself appointing career counselors across the schools and across the career development centers under National Career Service Centers and the National Career Service Policy, National Career Service Centers running along with the employment department in every states in every districts in India. You can find the role of career counselors in career development centers running under employment departments in the state governments. You can find employment exchange, employment career information centers everywhere, every district wise in India. So our National Career Service through employment department also gives you plenty of opportunities to perform, to work as a career counselor. And the COVID-19 scenario, the global scenario, we are in a distress, we are in a confused state, and we don't have a right plan, or we don't have a right path to perform our career options, and we are very much excited to understand the changes which will happen in future due to the COVID situation. And we are going through the Industry 4 revolution. We are going through the era of artificial intelligence. We are going through the era of data science. So most of the conventional careers are changing. As far as the report of International Labour Organization is concerned, they said that 80% of careers are extinct. Within next 10 years, you cannot find the conventional career options. And rest of the 20% career options are about to change their mode. It will be, it will be redefined. Most of the career options will be redefined in future due to the technical advancement and the disruptions in due to the technical advancement. There are so many disruptions happening, and the COVID situation accelerated these changes. So a student or a professional who is about to launch their career in future years, the upcoming years, they have to be very much cautious on their career selection. So a career counselor can help them out to match their needs, match their abilities, match their career dreams to the changing career scenario which will happen in future. So all these things makes importance for career counseling. And our conference itself is a benchmark for having some thoughts on career counseling. Even we psychology students, the psychology graduates are not clear on their path. Should I go for organizational psychology, or should I go for clinical, or should I go for neuroscience, or should I go for forensic, or should I do counseling psychology? Psychology graduates are themselves confused in their career option. So our conference itself underlines the importance of career counseling. You got it? So definitely there is a huge demand for career counseling, and the preparation level for career counseling is very, very easy. If you have a post graduation in psychology, and if you are ready to interact with the children, school going students, if you are ready to adapt new informations, and if you are ready to update yourself about the career informations, and if you are ready to explore the psychometric characteristics of career planning, see, you have a very good future in career counseling. And the upcoming situations will help you to find a very good place in the domain of career counseling. As our labor department's report, 900 crores of productive hours we are losing. We are losing every year 900 crores of productive hours just because of wrong career selection. An engineer will do, those are good in engineering, due to their wrong career selection may go for account sector. A good chartered accountant may land up in a paramedical sector. A good social worker may end up in a office administration sector. A good designer may end up in a medical sector. You just imagine the difference. The mental pressure and the loss to the nation and loss to the society and loss to the person itself due to career mismatch. So this is where a career counselor can act very well, and the scope of career counseling is very high. So I welcome all the young psychology graduates to pursue a career in career counseling and lead the youth and you just become the player in national building. Why we India is still in developing stage? It's all because of wrong, posting of career options. So the role of a career counselor is nothing but it's a part of nation building. If you are able to find out a right candidate for a right job, it will in turn help the individual itself to develop, the society itself to develop, and the nation itself to develop. So the role of career counseling would be. Hello.
Sorry, sir. Sorry to interrupt you in between. We are running short of time.
Yeah, sure.
So there are a few questions in the chat box.
Definitely.
Shall I read it for you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm in the last information of my presentation.
Okay.
So I welcome all the young aspiring psychology graduates to have a look into the scope of career counseling to develop or establish yourself as a career counselor. So thank you very much for listening me. And I have given just a nutshell, just a peripheral information about career counseling practice in India because of the time constraint. And I'm very much happy to answer your questions. And thank you for inviting me to this, seminar on careers on psychology. I thank the coordinators of this conference and the stakeholders of Mind Viewers Calicut. And I'm very much thankful to the audience who listened me. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Have a great career ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'll read out a few questions that has been raised in the chat box.
Yes.
One question that has been raised is that what is the difference between an educational counselor and a career counselor? Is there a
Okay, right. I expected this question. An educational counselor helps the student to cope up with his academic affairs, to perform. If the child have any difficulty in learning style, if he has any difficulty in coping up with the education and academic setup, or to improve their academic performance, for that education counselor helps to they do some interventions to improve their academic performance. Whereas a career counselor helps the student to find out, to make a right decision on what kind of career he should pursue.
okay.
Like, should I go for engineering or should I go for medicine? Am I suitable to become a designer? Or I have decided to go for aerospace engineering. I don't know how to go ahead. I don't know. Am I suitable for that? And I'm in a confusion that which career I should choose. So a career counselor analyze the academic background of the student, the career performance related parameters of the student, like aptitude of the student, career interest of the student, and the suitability, general suitability of the student towards the career option. As a career counselor, we analyze these kind of parameters, and this is the benchmark of career success. Just scoring a good mark. An educational counselor help the student to perform well and scored a very good mark. but a very good mark won't help you to find a good career option. A career counselor can help a child to understand their abilities, orientations, and all, and lead them to a right career option. So this is the difference between educational counseling and career counseling.
Sir, sorry, sir, we are running short of time, and I would like to end up this whole presentation asking a last question from my side. Like, I would like to ask you, like, from your professional experience and expertise, what do you feel, or what age do you feel is the right age for a student or a child to meet a counselor? Like, what's the ideal age which you feel which a child can meet a career counselor?
Yeah, sure. That's a good question. See, the right time for career exploration is high school time, during the 8th standard or 9th standard. So definitely our grades will make a big difference to get admission in some sort of institutions. So once a child have a clear picture on their career path during their school age itself, it will help them to perform well in their 10th level and higher secondary level. So a right career decision will improve the academic quality of the student also. And most of the career options need a early preparation. Like if a career option, if a course require an entrance examination, he has to start it at the early time. So once they have decided in their school time, they have plenty of they have enough time to plan ahead. So the right ideal time for career counseling or meeting a career counselor and exploring career option is during their high school age, 8 or 9.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Since we are running short of time, I have to wind up the session. So
Yeah,
we have
sure.
the next session by 4:30. So on the behalf of the entire team of NOCCP 2021, I'd like to thank our beloved speaker Shamir CK for the excellent and insightful presentation. And I hope the session was enlightening to all the participants who has attended this workshop. And thank you so much, sir, for answering our questions so patiently, and thank you so much to all the attendees for their patient listening. So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.